Hi Tiago. How are you? Still haven't done the first encounter of the day yet. Alright! Have you found Cyndaquil? Let's go! Oh. I thought you had found it. What did I add to guess then? That's sad. Yeah, it makes sense. Back in the day I just single-hunted for them, for all the Euro starters that I got, so I'm not super like useful. I can't really tell you if it is better to go quad hunting or double hunting, but I completely got your point about skipping the triple hunting. But I mean, I think that quad hunting for them is doable. I don't know if it might be optimal, but I think that as long as you are able to press the A button to get to the, I mean, to like join the story, it might be worth it to go down. If you're not able to press A for all of them four together, then I don't know. Yeah, I see. At that point it might just be double hunting the better option. I mean, in the end, if quad hunting for it takes too much effort, what I used to consider when it comes to these many devices is that it might be optimal going for like 4 devices only if you are, I mean, in my honest opinion, you don't have to have devices in which you are not pressing buttons. I mean, if you are not able to press the buttons almost, I mean, always. So if you got consoles that are like resting because you're not able to press the buttons because you're already pressing other buttons, then it might not be worth it to hunt with that many devices, but it depends, of course. It depends, because if you are like random encounter hunting, at that point this doesn't work, but I am like referring to these soft resets, kinda. Because you have to like spam the A button, and if you are not able to do it like at this in the same moment with all the devices, some devices are gonna stay like behind. But I mean, it depends on the hunt, actually. Clutch. The airband. In such a scenario, I think that you just have to like, you can try to understand if you will be able not to get hurted. I mean, not to I mean, it's pretty difficult to explain it, but if you think that it is gonna hurt like every single session, then like it might be time to stop, actually. But if you think that you just have to like learn the position with the hand and make your like hand like get comfortable, then you might continue. I don't know. By the way, I really hope you could actually get the point of what I've said in the past 10 minutes, because I think I explained it like in a terrible way. But without having like consoles that I can show you, it's pretty difficult to explain such a thing, actually. Alright. Desertance me. Yeah, it's super complicated, actually, to explain such a thing. By the way, I spent an hour and a half in this afternoon just to go on setuping graphics, so the layouts and all that stuff. And I already prepared, I mean, I already got on OBS, that is the like the software I use to stream. I already got ready the Magikarp layout that will be after this one, the Unova starters layout, and I also got the Eterna Forest layout. I like finished all of them this afternoon because I had ideas wrote down and I just applied them, and I also converted the Shiny Fossil Quest graphic that I had before, that was not ready for a stream. I converted it in a like a stream ready layout. So I got all of these. I think I won't need to like to do any other layout in the next 4/5 months. Yeah, they are pretty slow actually. Matteo, that is always in the stream, is going for Oshawott. He's double hunting for it, and he said that it is taking him 80 encounters per hour. So it is pretty slow, but I'll be triple hunting for them, so I'll go a bit faster. But I won't go for one of them in particular, but I'll chase all of them 3 at the same time. So I'll go with one screen for tapping, one for Snivy, and one for Oshawott. Ciao Matte. I was just talking about you like 3 seconds ago. We were talking about Unova starters. Because I already got the layout ready for the future. But there are still shinies that I have to find before it. Yeah, because after the Magikarp, I will go for the Unova starters. So I still have to find Latios, Magikarp, and then I still have to choose if I wanna go for the Unova starter like straight up, or if I wanna do a phase in my shiny fossil quest. Because it has been a while that I haven't found a fossil. The only one I found is a Aerodactyl in February 2023. February or January, I don't remember. Might be the end of January. So it has been like more than a year. And I'm already a bit far in that hunt actually. I'm already over odds for Chronicles and Sheldon, so yeah, Cradily is not bad actually, but I won't evolve Lilip, so it will forever stay as a base form. I won't go for a specific one of them. I will be triple hunting for them, and I will be like single hunting each of them at the same time, just to make it a bit more like, interesting as a situation. I don't know, bro. I don't really think so. Yeah, I also do. Before deciding to go for such a strange way to hunt for these starters, I tried to see if there was a decent combination or a decent way to place the devices that let me be able to choose every time a different starter, because I will be always choosing the same starter in every layout. So like the bottom left will be Snivy for example, and so on. And I think I should be able to. It should be pretty easy to memorize the movement with the hands. So I tried it, and it was pretty decent actually. Yeah, the different timing is pretty annoying actually. Especially when it comes to soft resets. I mean, if we are talking about like random encounters, in the end, if they like don't match with the time, is okay, but soft resets is annoying actually. Hi Salater. By the way, I really can't wait to go for the Unova stars, because I wanna hunt in Gen 5 so much. And I still haven't done a single hunt in Gen 5. That's why I wanna start with the Unova stars. Just for it to be like an iconic moment. But they will be tough. And it has been a while since I haven't hunted a starter actually. The last starter I found was Squirrel, I think. Yeah, it should be. At the beginning of 2023. I don't know. Let me see. Because they are for, I mean, the Kanto starters are for sure the last one I found. Yeah, Squirrel. And it was 11 months ago. I don't know. There are also the platinum ones that are pretty bad actually. But I don't remember exactly like the cutscene before getting the Unova starter. Yeah, the Unova starter, so I can't tell you. But the platinum ones were tough. You had to press A so many times actually. They were taking so long. Let me see, I'm gonna take my other console. I'm gonna see how long do they take. Just to see if they are really worse than the platinum ones. Let me see. I mean, I've hunted the ones from platinum so long ago. I don't even remember the exact time they take. But let's see. Imagine I'm finding the shiny in this random reset that I'm doing. Yeah, Gen 6 was awful. I mean, I'm referring to the starter, of course. To hunting the starter. It was awful, actually. Whoops, I turned down the volume by mistake. Let me see how long do they take. No, I think that the platinum ones are worst. I'm already into the battle actually. It took like 40 seconds. But of course I was like pressing the buttons. I mean, I was single hunting for it right now. But yeah, 45 seconds in the end. And by triple hunting for them, I should be able to always press the buttons like immediately without having like empty buttons. So yeah. I really can't wait to switch around. Oh my goodness. Matt, are you really not planning on hunting for something else after having found Oshawott? Because I remember that you said that you were gonna like enjoy the game and playing it very slowly. So I was assuming you are not gonna hunt for anything else. I mean, in the near future. What do you mean by saying that you didn't know the Platinum start around? I mean, do you mean that you didn't know how long do they take? Hi Eli, how are you doing? Alright. I mean, you should be like scared of failing it even before 16Ks. I'm always like super focused when it comes to catching a shiny legendary. There are so many things that can go wrong, so you really have to be aware of what you're doing. By the way, it will be really tough to catch a Latios without using the Master Ball actually, because it will also use health pulse, should be called. Or recover, I don't remember, like the move that like heals itself. So it will waste like so many PPs. Yeah, I mean, I was referring just to catching it in a difficult Pokeball, because you can actually go for an Ultra Ball and you should be able to catch it without using the Master Ball, but I still don't know if I wanna go for an Ultra Ball, because I'd love to go for a Nest Ball. But in the end, even an Ultra Ball wouldn't be that bad, because I also got Larias in the Ultra Ball, so it would be okay actually. But I mean, I'd love to get a Nest Ball. Oh yeah, alright. I think that you already told me at this point. I kind of have a sort of memory, you telling me the double encounter grass. My bad. Damn, are you gonna stick to the egg hounds even for the, for the egg month that is gonna come? I mean, are you used to like changing hound if you get bored of it, or you just stick to it until you get it? No, I didn't know it. I still haven't done all my researches about the Pokeballs. I mean, there are still a lot of things that I have to learn about Gen 3. The in and outs. Alright, full in. That's actually sad because the luxury boss looks super good actually. In the end, I realized that I'm not super used to catch Pokemons in luxury balls, but I should. But that's just because there are not that many black shiny Pokemons. I caught my Manectric in a luxury ball, of course. But apart from it, I've also caught Asmirgol in a luxury ball, and I think that's it. Yeah, the dive ball are actually super hard to get. You have to collect them like super slowly from the person that asks you to bring him like a specific Pokemon every single day. And you can do that only on Platinum. It doesn't work in Diamond and Pearl. If you want dive balls in Diamond and Pearl, you have to transfer them over from Platinum. Yeah, a sad factor is that the luxury ball has such a low catch rate actually. It is worse than a Pokeball, almost. Not worse, it should be like the same of a Pokeball. That's pretty bad actually. Let me confirm this theory just to be sure, because I am pretty sure that it is pretty bad as a Pokeball in terms of the catch rate. Let me see. Yeah, it should be the same as a Pokeball. Yeah. Something that I wish it was different is that the the Pokeballs that you can only get in Gold and SoulSilver, that are like handmade. It is pretty sad that if you catch a Pokemon in those Pokeballs and you transfer it over to like a diamond or a pearl, the Pokeball is gonna change and you will see a regular Pokeball. At least this is what happened to my shiny Tauros that if I'm remembering correctly, I caught it in Italian. It should be named Rapid Ball. I don't know if it is like also in English. It's called in that way. Let me check it out. But I mean, I'm referring to the Pokeball that got the it should be like a lightning in front of it. Yeah, fastball might be. By the way, as far as I remember, I caught my shiny Tauros in that Pokeball, and then I transferred it over to my Pearl, and then it was a Pokeball. Yeah, I actually like the concept, but what I don't like is that if you wanna drop a Pokemon in the box, you have to remove the sticker. If I got what a sticker is, I mean, I think it should be. Are you referring to the capsule? They should be named like that in Italian. Because I'm not sure actually about the translation, because I never like translated such a strange and unique feature of those games. But it should be that, I assume. If the stickers were remaining, I would have not loved, but it was a decent feature actually. Don't you have to apply them like every single time? I mean, can you actually keep them in the PC? It has been a while since I haven't used the capsules actually. But I mean, because of the fact that you have to like apply them every single time, I dropped it actually. I think I used them like thrice in my life. Alright, yeah. Yeah, but it is still annoying actually. Yeah, I mean, at least it is saved. If it was not even saved, I mean... Yeah, I also like it, but... I mean, now... I mean, whenever I'm playing Pokemon, I'm always hunting, so I'm not even touching those things, actually. I mean, it could be cool to get the capsules to the first Pokemon I'm throwing into the battle, but at that point I should apply the same concept I applied to the reason why I didn't wanna drop my shiny Smeargle at first, at the beginning of the battle, and that's because I don't wanna see random things appearing on the screen, because I don't wanna get flashed of like possible shiny sparkles, and I don't wanna like get scared of these sparkles and in the end they were the capsules or the sparkles of my own shiny. So I might drop them like forever at this point. By the way, we are already 3Ks farther than the record, the previous record. So that's a win, at least. Breaking the record and then finding, like, as soon as I broke the record was not something I would have liked, actually. The shiny collection video that I had in mind was not about me dropping the shiny in the wild. I was thinking about such a video, but I was just showcasing all of them from the PC, and that's it. So the capsules wouldn't even appear. I hope not, but at the same time I hope so. It's pretty strange. I don't know, it would be cool to reach 40Ks, but I also wanna move on. It is complicated, my relationship with Latios. It's pretty complicated. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to dedicate, like, I don't want to say a single minute to each of them, because there are also so many of them that, I mean, I don't even have words to say for some of them. For example, I got 2 shiny Wurmples in my previous Eterna Forest journey. I'm not even spending words on them. But yeah, I wanted to talk about each of them, actually. Yeah, a pretty toxic relationship. I'm chasing for him, and he is like running away. He doesn't love me. But at least I got his sister. I prefer the sister. Tonight is the night. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Scardo. That's your name. I saw it from the notifications because you got a public account. Thank you so much if you're in the stream. I don't know, I don't really feel like tonight is the night. I still feel like I'm finding Tentacool before it. I don't know. It would be insane, actually. By the way, I'm gonna reach a K for Tentacool in a couple minutes. And that's cool. Yeah, I think that every one of us has seen that video. And it was such a great compilation actually. By the way, you just 70Ks for a shiny. Oh, that's good. Already 2700 resets in. It's pretty good actually. Yeah. It was literally the opposite of how it went for me. I've got all of them together before the odds. I'm not referring to the single one of them. All the encounters together were not the odds. It was insane. I got all the 3 Regis without Regigigas before reaching 2000 total. Most insane thing that ever happened to me so far. I literally thought I was dreaming. Imagine like me, like just if I was in these like streaming sessions, but without streaming, I was just coming back to home, just sitting here, and then I find one of them. I was, alright. It was not even the day after, it was in the same night. I found the other one, but I like split the hunting session because I hunted in the, I think it was like afternoon, then I went out and then I came back home. It was pretty early in the evening, so I decided to do another session and I found the Regis and I was amazed. And the day after I found the Regis still. It was like super insane. Yeah. Let me free up some space. That's always the same thing every single stream. I should free up this space like off stream actually. I always forget. I'm waiting for the same thing actually, Saratel. It would be great. There we go. Oh, you were referring to your shine. I misread. By the way, I'd love to get the same thing actually. By the way, I also did actually. I forgot the feeling because I found that Phoebus before odds, but because of the fact that I was single hunting for it, it felt so much over odds. I feel like that when you single hunt for a shiny, you give it so much more value. Because even if you are going like to get it after 4Ks, it seems to you super long as an hound, because you're single hunting for it, so it feels different. And I think that I used mine for that magneton. I mean, I won't complain about a random shiny, but I kinda complain about a random shiny. Life is joking me. When I chase for the shiny, I'm going over 34Ks, and when I do not, I get it randomly. You will, don't worry. Just have to stick to the plan. Quick counts will come in the future. Let's go. Oh. That's tough. That's tough. I will for sure forget about some of them. Bro, that's a difficult top 5. I'm thinking to like peculiar moves. Oh, like legendaries or stuff like that, but I've never been that much into them, so I don't know. I'll for sure go for the for sketch. Is one of my top 5 favorite moves for sure. Crazy concept. Then not that much into that. By the way, we are literally the club of people that don't find shinies. We are shiny hunters that don't find shinies. This is the worst thing ever, actually. I used to know the... yeah, that should be the translation. I used to know it back in the day, but I didn't remember it anymore. A move that I've always loved, even if it is not even that like particular, was Dream Eating, should be called. Let me check the translation. Dream Eater. That is not the correct translation, actually. I mean, the Italian one might not be the correct one. But anyway, Dream Eater is a cool move. Yeah, literally. Yeah, 5 or 6 streams are enough to like to break my Latios record. That's how crazy the Euro starters are. Incredible. A move that I like is also Will-O-Wisp. I like so much the fact, I mean the second effect of those type of moves. So for example, for Will-O-Wisp to halve the physical attack of the Pokemon that is burnt, or even for the Thunder Wave that halves the speed. I've always been so much into those moves. They are super good actually. Eli, imagine if the tag trio you got the tattoo of uses dig and it spawns on the other part of the leg. Yeah, it is super bad actually. I mean, it looks good. Also, the concept that you can use it outside of the barrel to like cross the whirlpool is actually cool, but the movie is super bad actually. Another move that I've always liked is Fall Swipe. I don't know. Got a strange allure. I don't know. I'm just dropping like the whole Smeargle moveset. I've always liked also Protect as a move, by the way, because you can like get so much advantage in so many different situations. That move is super useful actually. And also Extreme Speed has always been a move. I mean, when I was a child, I didn't used to know that move at all. I've always seen that move only on the Dragonite that you can get after. I mean, the Dragonite you can get at the end of the game. The Dratini that got Extreme Speed. So I kinda thought back in the day that it was a sort of a legendary move because it was super difficult to see it on another Pokemon apart from Dragonite. Then I discovered that it also was able to be lured by Lucario and also Arcanine. But I've always liked that move actually. The Super Prio. Yeah. The moves that can't fail are also fascinating actually. I like Curse, but not on the Ghosts actually. I remember the first time I approached that move on a Pokemon that was not a Ghost. It was on a Slowbro. And when I saw that this Lobro wanted to learn Curse, I was like, but can't even he learn it? And when I saw the the move type with the question marks, it was super unique actually. I was so stoked. Other moves that I was in love with are, the whole move set of Aegislash in Gen 6. The broken one. That whole Pokemon, that was a perfect Pokemon actually. One of the most broken Pokemons ever. Yeah, it was an incredible, unique Pokemon. But I always wonder, how could they think that it was a fair Pokemon? I don't really think that they thought it was fair. But how could you even drop such a Pokemon? It is too broken actually. Yeah, that's true. The animation of Scary Face is super cool actually. A similar animation to that one should be the one. I don't know the English translation. It was the peculiar move of Arbok. The one that paralyzes the opponent. I don't know, I've never known the translation, so I'm not able to tell you if... I'm gonna Google it. Let me see. I know the name in Italian, but... Glare, yeah. It's Glare. By the way, it is 11. It is already 11 p.m. here in Italy. Time flies so fucking much. Yeah, it is incredible actually. No. I won't. I'm doing like a bit more than 400 per day. I mean, I'm almost I should be like a bit over 200 per hour. So because of the fact that I'm mounting like 2 hours per day. Ciao Lux. You are getting a bit too used of being drunk. Just kidding. Yeah, Latios is still in ON. I agree with Thiago. By the way, guys, are you gonna nickname the shinies you're gonna get? So the Oshawott, the Euro Starter, and the Snorlax, and also all the 4 targets that Eli is chasing. I'm not gonna mention all of them. I don't even remember them anymore. They should be Chimeco. You should have already found Magnemite. I don't remember the other ones. I'm sorry. And that's why it didn't come up yet. Because you haven't thought about a nickname. Oh yeah, Diro, yeah. Yeah, it is actually a good method to choose a nickname. By the way, I think everyone should actually nickname the shinies. Doing so makes them even more yours. I like to personalize them, like to custom my Pokemons as much as I can. By the way, back in the day I also didn't use to give nicknames, so I think I got like 10/15 shinies that are without a nickname. Bob, the shiny dog trio. The goat. Bro, if you are getting a female one, I'm gonna scream. I've not found any female starter yet in my freaking life. If you're gonna find a female one in the like first try, I'm leaving. Lucifer is actually pretty good as a name. I like it. Bro, I want so much a female starter. I'd love to get one from Unova. I still have 6 starters to go for. So we don't have that many chances yet, still. Morningstar, wasn't it? Don't worry, it's fine. I think I've already heard of that series, but I'm not sure actually. But that name is telling me something. I for sure haven't seen it, but I think I heard of it. Yeah, and also since the beginning of the stream actually. You are grinding in the chat. I mean, I was kinda ready at the beginning, just as always, to be like for the first 15 minutes, like alone. But I wasn't. I was still dropping the links in the stories, and you just wrote. By the way, today I don't think I will go farther than 600 with the encounters. I mean, as long as you're chilling, it is a vacation actually. Yes, Alatero, I think that all of us are here because of the chilling. the chilling is supreme. I feel like I didn't really know like a real chill before starting to shiny out. By the way, I'm loving these. I mean the the Larios season, the Larios Odyssey. Bro, that's the best thing ever. Actually, thank you. I mean, I don't really think I'm the best shiny streamer, but if you think so, thank you so much. Yeah, my name is Alessandro. If you wanna abbreviate it, Ale, without the double S. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. It is just the Italian translation of Alexander. My grandfather used to to call me Alex, just to trigger me because I didn't like it. Even if I mean it's fine, but it is not my name, so I was triggered when I was a child. Ciao Shaka. I guess I will have to hunt for 8 hours someday. Bro, when did the chat like delete the comment? By the way, I really have no clue about why Europe does so. It is not on me. That's the only thing I can say. I don't know why Europe like deletes comments by itself. By the way, if we had to translate Salvatore as a name, in English it should be Savior. And it actually sounds good. Yeah, Alec already sounds better than Alex. It sounds pretty good actually, Alec as a name. Try to send them again, like changing a letter. I don't know. I really hate this thing about like this Europe filter. I don't know. It's pretty weird. I will try to check again the settings after the stream. Something that I also have to figure out is if I can change the color of the chat of the stream, because the layout I did for the Unova starters for the future is almost white in the background, so I'd love to get the words like in black, but I still have to see if I can actually do so. I don't know. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream. I'll see if I can change like this filter that Europe automatically dropped. I don't know. Bro, this actually makes me mad, by the way. Why aren't you able to write whatever you want? I mean, as long as it doesn't like insult anything or stuff like that. I don't know why you bounce these words. Europe hates me. Bro, you're not gonna get me again. By the way, I was not checking on the VOD, I was just checking if I could try to understand why Europe stops the words, but I think I'll do it after the stream. Don't wanna lose time. I don't know. Yeah, but not me. Bro, the first time you did it, I was dying. I was dying. Literally. if you wanna catch it up, it was like right after the Phoebus. I mean, I was like a couple encounters after the Phoebus, and he got me with that joke. No, it was right after Phoebus actually. I remember it. Yeah. It is super noticeable. You're gonna notice it right away. It is like golden. If you see it, you are noticing it. Trust me. I also was scared at the beginning. I mean, it was 2 years ago. But it is pretty noticeable. It is super different actually. Also Cyndaquil, all of them are super noticeable, don't worry. Yeah, I mean, it completely changed. Praticamente. I was almost talking in Italian. It is super easy to notice. It is just like orange. All of it instead of blue. It is super easy actually. It would have been majestic actually. Just like amber. Yeah, but you can see the sparkles in that hound. You're just gonna scroll down all the 3 starters without dropping them in barrel. Yeah, that hound is broken. By the way, I just understood that with that hound you can be super lucky or extremely unlucky and get it like super fast or super over odds. That's what happened to me, more or less. If I remember correctly, I found the first Chikorita after 2000 scene. Then I found Totodile after 5700. Then I found another Chikorita after, I think, less than half odds. I don't remember. I should get this spreadsheet in which I got all of them, by the way, but I will not. And Cyndaquil, that was my target at the beginning, even if I wanted all of them 3. I found it after 13Ks. Let me do the math and let me see how many hours am I into these Latios, because it took me 75 hours to get Latias after 14Ks, so I should be like 150 and then other like 8, so I should be like 100 and 80/90 hours in for Latios. Yeah, every single reset is 3 scenes. That's legendary actually. Imagine going to the bathroom and coming back and get like a shiny on the screen. And who found it was not you. I used to count the scene just because it was like motivating me the most to see the biggest number, and also to see the encounters going that fast was super motivating. And also because, I mean, in my honest opinion, it doesn't really matter that you are resetting. I mean, as long as you're seeing Pokemons is what you're seeing that means, that matter actually. Also for the Dratini from the game corner that I got, I was counting like 5, I mean with 5 on. Nope, never played it in my life. Pretty strange because, I mean, Pokemon Go has been a game that has been played by everyone literally, even people that were not into Pokemon at all, but I never played it. Never been into it actually. Aren't they easy to get in Pokemon Go? I mean, it always happens that I see like Instagram stories of people finding shinies in Pokemon Go. So I've always thought that it was easy to get them. I don't know. Do you have to run to get a shiny Pokemon? Don't you just have to move? I mean, how does it work actually? I mean, don't you have to reach a specific zone IRL and that's it? I've also seen people getting the same shiny like multiple times. I think it was in the same like session. But why would you put the effort like that many times for the same one? And which are the odds? I see. Three hours and that's it. I suppose that you didn't like it. By the way, I remember as if it were yesterday when that game like exploded and every single freaking person was playing it, and I literally had enough of people that have never played Pokemon in their freaking life and that were like talking about Pokemon as if they were like experts, or I don't know, it was annoying me so freaking much. People that have never even thought about Pokemon, and then they were, I don't know. I have no idea actually. I've never cared at all about like smartphones. I got a Samsung right now, and I've always got like Samsungs. I once got a Huawei, but I really can't talk about it. I don't know. And I mean, in the end, I think that literally every smartphone is okay if you don't have to like work or use specific things because of your job on it. In the end, all of them do their job actually. I mean, for example, I don't really see the reason why you should spend like $2,000 to get the newest iPhone if you're not even gonna use all the features of it, all the features that makes it like that expensive. It is just a trend to buy the new phone. It's not that necessary actually. Yeah, by the way, I before today I had no clue about how shinies were found in Pokemon Go, but I also always thought that they don't count actually. I mean, because of the fact that I've seen people dropping in their stories that many shinies, I came to the conclusion that they were super easy to be found, and there is no way I'm counting them as shinies. I mean, yeah, I was referring exactly to that thing, Tiago. There were so many people that were acting like they knew everything about Pokemon and they only played Pokemon Go. I was like, I mean, yeah, hands down. I think that one might also be one of the reasons why I never downloaded that game. I mean, I've been hating it at the beginning just because of the people, actually. But I think I don't think I would have downloaded it anyway. I don't know. I've never really cared about like putting effort in Pokemon games that were not like on the DS. Hi Celebi. Yeah, back in the day I always played Pokemon thinking that I wanted to maximize my Pearl file. So every time I was playing Pokemon, I had to play something that was like that was linked to my Pearl. I felt just in this way. It seems pretty weird actually at first, but I don't know. I wanted to have everything on Pearl, and I don't think that you can transfer anything from Pokemon Go to it. So we got a new subscriber. Thank you so much if you're in the stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. Super happy that you enjoyed that much, that you subscribed. I played like Clash of Clans like a super little bit so many years ago, but I've never been that much into it. Yeah, I've resetted my files so many times actually. I got a black 2 that is still like the one from my childhood, but I will reset it. I mean, I'm still transferring everything from it to another game, to like another black 2. And when it will be empty, I will delete everything. Just because I wanna change the name of the like character, because I still have the name that I used when I was a child, and then I will have to set up the game to hunt in it in the future. But I mean, if you meant, if what you were asking was if I resetted the file with everything in it, no, I didn't. I always transferred everything and then resetted it. I've always been so scared of resetting the file because of the thing that you can't go back after you have deleted everything. So I was triple checking every single time since I was a child before restarting the game, and I restarted them an uncountable number of times. From my childhood, I had a pearl, a soul silver, and a black 2, and also a black, and I've played them so many times. Especially, I think I've nicknamed by mistake the the Tentacool. By the way, I played them so many times actually. No, that's super sad. Rest in peace, shinylegendary. A friend of mine resetted a file with a shinymeral in it. It was a fullodds shinymeral, and I remember as if it were yesterday when he found it. I was already a shinyhunter, and because of the fact that I was playing Pokemon, I kinda made him like go back to Pokemon. He was playing it was I think black 2, and he has found a fullodds shinymeral. He sent me a photo of it, and then he completely forgot about it. A year later he resetted over it, and he sent me the team that he was using, and I told him, bro, is that one the same game in which you have found Mariel? And he said, bro, I resetted the file. I was, bro, like, no. It was super sad actually. Thank God I've never lost any of my shinies in such a way. By the way, I think that the mobile game that I played the most was Clash Royale, I think. I don't know. I haven't even played it that much, but I've never been like a mobile player. Never cared. But I played Clash Royale a bit. Yeah, let's go. You have to go for the reclaim. I have no clue about how it is right now, but I remember that when it like came out, I started playing it. Then I stopped after like 2 months. I got bored, and then I picked it up again in the last year of high school. It was 2 years ago. And I remember that I was super stoked because there were so many cards that were broken, and the first time an opponent dropped Mega Knight, it should be that, the translation, I don't know, the Great Knight, I don't know, the broken one that comes from the sky. Bro, when I saw that card I was like, bro, how am I even able to defeat such a card? I remember that I didn't have any legendary card when I approached. I mean, I don't even know how I got that far with the like the areas. I don't know how. I mean, with the battle areas, because people had the legendary card and I didn't. But then I also found them. And being able to use the Mega Knight. Yeah, I'm talking about Clash Royale. It was broken, by the way. Yeah, Matte, by the way, I said it, that I was talking about Clash Royale. I've never played that much Clash of Clans. I played just, I think, 2 weeks. I've never been into it. I wouldn't talk about it. I think that one of the decks that I prefer the most was the... Let me get the translation of the card. Hold on. I think it should be the X-Bow. Let me see. Yeah, X-Bow. It was broken. That deck was broken, actually. Yeah, that was so toxic, actually. But it was fun because it was super skilled. It was super difficult to use. Bro, if you use it properly, it is good. By the way, I've not used it that much, but it was fun. Yeah, I also hated it because I learned the strategy from like my opponent. I mean, it was broken in the end. But yeah, I think that the deck I used the most was the one with the Ogre Rider. Pretty based. I also created a deck once that was, I mean, the concept was super wrong, but it was working. I don't know why, and I don't even know how, but it was working. Because, I mean, it didn't have any win condition, but I was just super mad at some point when I was not able to go up with the trophies. So at some point, because people were dropping cards that were always countering me, so I tried to understand the pool of the cards that were played in that area, and I chose to literally put in a sort of balanced way all the counter to those cards. So I was not playing any win condition. I was playing like the Infernal Dragon because of the Mega Knight that was broken at the time, like 2 years ago, and I couldn't counter it, so I was using the I mean, that dragon is broken actually. I win so many matches with that card. The one like that does with the it is just the same as the Infernal Tower, but the dragon one. Bro, I was so frustrated actually. Literally every single time I was playing with a deck that was actually working, people were countering it, because of course with the algorithm they were dropping against me like because I was also using the dragon, the Infernal Dragon, before changing deck. And they were always dropping against me the wizard with the thunder wizard that was freezing the dragon. I was bro, that game was the worst game ever actually. I'm so glad I dropped it. Imagine like becoming that mad that you literally drop the win condition from your deck just to play everything to counter what you're against. But it was working. I've done so many. I won so many trophies with it, with that deck. It was incredible actually. It didn't make any sense. And I mean, yeah, it was the worst thing ever actually. It was super bad. Yeah, literally every single step that the Inferno Dragon, not the Infernal Dragon. Anyway, yeah, every single step that the Inferno Dragon was doing towards the tower was like like the most broken. I mean, you had to be scared. You had to actually. I spent like all the like the pause between the lessons in high school playing with my friends. This might have been the only funny thing about the last year of high school, probably. Yeah, when it comes to the predicts, yeah. By the way, what really interests me is that every single game, even if it seems like super easy or like simple, when you get into it and you like play and try to like be good, it changes a lot. There are so many in and outs. It is, I don't know, I like so much the competitive aspect that every single game can earn, actually, if you play it properly. And I don't know, it is like super interesting in my opinion. Even in the games that seem that simple from like the outside, yeah bro, it was super skilled actually. People that play the higher levels of that game, by the way I'm reaching 700 at this point, by the way, people that play competitively, I mean in any game, this works for any game, you have to be super skilled actually, and that's what is like super cool in my opinion about games. You have to work and to understand the game and to, yeah, you just have to have the mind and think. And those matches were actually difficult because they were not even, I mean you had time, alright? They were not limitless, so there was also the pressure when the time was coming, so yeah. This makes me so sad actually. I mean, they kinda had to actually. They were earning like billions. I think that with Clash of Clans they earned like so much. They couldn't afford not doing like the best they could for another game. I don't even wanna think about it actually. I don't even wanna know how many. I think that I think that 1,000,000 per day was actually understandable, thinking to how many people were playing that game. It was huge actually. Literally every person was into that game at the time. I've always found it like extremely boring. I don't know, but I haven't even played it that much. I mean, I haven't even played it enough to be able to express my opinion. But I don't know. The few hours that I spent on it, I got bored so much. But I also didn't have, like, I don't know, that's not my type of game. I don't know. I mean, I like strategies and all of those things, but I don't know, that game is too static. I mean, also shinyhunting is, but it is different. I mean, if I'm playing a game in an active way, I wanna play it. And that's why I've always preferred Call of Duty to Rainbow Six. That's just an easy comparison. I don't know, I've never played it actually, but I've seen gameplays when it first came out, and I mean, it was a good game actually, but it is not the game I would play. That's it. "30 days are not that many." I was expecting worse. Hi Mastom. Not the best actually. We are almost to 35Ks. By the way, I think that I spent the 30 days that you spent, that should be more than 120 hours, are half of the hours that I spent on the Whismur. I think I spent like 250 hours on that Whismur. That I never counted how many days it should be, but I mean, let me see. Yeah, 260 hours spent on that Whismur. 260 hours. It is, I mean, it is 2 months of my life, if you think about it. I spent 2 months of my 20 years old, I mean, of the 20 years I lived for that Whismur. Have I done the math correctly? Let me check. Don't wanna do like fails. No. 25 hours? The 2050, yeah. Oh, 60, yeah. I can't do math. It was not possible actually. Anyway. Yeah, 30 days, yeah, 600 hours are more than I was expecting actually. Good luck, good luck. Imagine being able to do the math. Guys, I should have like ended this stream 20 minutes ago. It's not on me. By the way, 250 hours shouldn't it be like 10 days? Almost, a bit more. But in the end I spent 260 hours, so it is almost like 11 days. I mean, 11 days. If you asked me, like without me doing the math, how many days I thought I spent on that Wizmoor, I would have for sure said more than 11. I don't know. Without doing the math, I think I would have said like 20 days. It felt super long actually. It took me, I mean, I stayed in that road for 3 months. So I spent, 10 days out of the 90 days of those 3 months hunting for Wizmoor. So, more than 10% of the I mean, I should have done the math correctly right now, even if I'm sleeping on food. I'm more focused than 5 minutes ago. By the way, we are almost done for today. Thank God, because I wanna go to sleep actually. By the way, by proceeding with 400 per day, we are going pretty good actually in the end. It's not bad at all. Hi kid, how are you? 42Ks. All right. I will have to track the number. I will forget it like 100% if not. We have done also, almost 200 for Tentacool. Yeah, we are almost done for today. I'm sorry. But we are still doing 6. I mean, we are still gonna see 6 other Latios. So, I mean, it can clutch. And also Tentacool. Don't sleep on the Tentacool. It is for sure gonna clutch first. I also feel like I'm finding it around 37Ks. We're gonna do the trick. The last 2 encounters. No, bro. Not directly to 80Ks. Please no. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. No Latios. I mean, let me do another one for Latios, just so that I can do it at the same time with Tentacool. Let's see. This one is the encounter. By the way, guys, it's like it will happen one day that I'm finding something in the last encounter, and when it will happen, it will be incredible. By the way, let me count the encounter. There we go. Guys, thank you so much as always for being in my company for the whole evening. I had so much fun. I will be on stream tomorrow, I should be. So yeah, see ya then.